Build St. Peas, part 74. I estimate this one and maybe the next one on this wall. This one and definitely the next one on this wall. Maybe one more after that. Don't know. But it's definitely got 2 left. Whether it's got 3. So we got in, oh, more windows than I thought there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've not done something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've not put a mark on the last window that we did. Okay, so we've got 4 windows left to do, not 5. 4 windows left to do on this row, and then we move up to the final row of windows. We probably won't get all of them done, although they do look a little more straightforward, so maybe not. And then there's the roof. Yeah, okay. I don't think we'll get it done today though. So we're not going to rush. We're still taking this nice and slow because it's very messy, it's very detailed, it's very slow. We have to go slow, otherwise we lose track of what we're doing, where we're going and whatnot. Okay, so if that is there, okay, so run that window and not that window. Yes, okie dokie. So we're going to go up to that sandstone wall that we have here. We're going to go to our sandstone. 1, 2. 2, 3. So as I say, we're taking this nice and slow, and it's hard to describe, so I can't really explain what I'm doing. Just gotta go with it. Is that 2 or 3? Have I done that wrong already? It's 2 after, so okay. 1, 2. So this one should be able to come down. Get the feeling it's wrong, but we'll see. Oh, okay. So the glass is, we've got 2. The glass is going to come behind it. Okay. That's one. Just a moment, I forgot to take note of the time, so I just need to keep an eye on it. Okay. One down. Oh no, we forgot about the balcony. So I said this bit, was it this one that's linked? It is this one that's linked. Okay. So we're going to go here. Take out that wall. Those two look linked. Okay, I'm going to go back to our wall. Place one there. Two there. So we want to turn. So we're facing this way now, I think. Okay, so we got chisels. Okay. Nope, what's wrong? We need to add a block there. There we go, because we want the diorite under the sandstone, not the wall. Let's go clean up behind it. You know me, I don't like the gaps in the wall. Then the glass goes. Nope. Something's off, I've missed something. There's supposed to be a sandstone. There. going to put a wall there. There we go. Leave that there. It looks better tied into the wall, but it might look better without that bit there hanging out. Yep. So I've put another wall at the top there. Have I kept that in mind? Yep. So those are our lines. I think it does match up with all those lines all the way across. I think. I'm not sure if it's meant to or not, but I think that's what we've ended up with. No, it's not. It's one block above. But that's fine. Two windows left on this row. Was that a toolbar? It is a toolbar. Let me make sure we're on the right window. Yep. Okay. So I've got that there. That's gonna go there. And there's a sandstone behind that. One, two, and three. Something doesn't feel right. So again, as we said, we were. Let me do a window and then you can come back and copy the window once you've made sure I've made no mistakes with that window, because they do happen, unfortunately. Okay, it's alright. I'll be glad when these windows are done, I got to tell you. So we're going to come behind one, down for two, chiseled, the sandstone in the middle. Going to put a sandstone behind the chiseled. Down. Same with that one. Make two across. going to put some bricks behind this one. Whoops. Okay, onto the balcony. I'm going to go over here. Final window, and this one should be more or less straight, which it is. Sounds nice. So what we're going to do, start with our diorite. We're going to come up here, and I'm going to come up here. Far too high there. Okay, so we are going to tidy up behind these walls. And then it's 3 windows in the middle. Oops, forgot to do the top. Another row done. That didn't take too long to do 5 windows. It's taken about 20 minutes. That's not bad. So we're going to start our next row. Okay, so we're going to go over to this corner first. And we're going to go as high as what? How high do we go? Okay, I'm going to say 1, 2 blocks. So we're going to grab our bricks, and then we're going to take this end one. We're going to so far go all the way up till we meet this wall. So if that's that wall, we're going to go directly under that wall for the time being. Yeah, just makes it a little easier. We're just going to quickly grab a hopper to finish off that drain pipe, because that's done. Don't think we need the diorite anymore. So I'm going to bring that down 1, place a brick, space, space, hopper. That's going to have one there, and that's going to have one there. And then we're going to get our stairs, upside down stair there, upside down stair there, just to help us line things up a little bit later. In fact, I'm going to go one block below there. No, we won't. Stick with what we've got. Don't overcomplicate things. Okay, so what do we need with this one? I think we're going to need the chiseled sandstone. Yes. So let's go grab chiseled sandstone. Replace that hopper because we're done with that now. Okay, so we're going to grab our sandstone wall and we're going to put our sandstone wall on the top of all of that first. Just makes things a little bit easier. I'm sure this wall wasn't this long when we first did it. Alright, let's get in closer. So that should line up with that. Yes, it will. Okay, so we're going to put the chisel just behind the sandstone. Okay, so we're going to need to put block there. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I've done this wrong. That's not meant to be there. It's a brick and then it's a sandstone because they're on the wrong height. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That should come down to sit on top of the wall if we've done this correctly. Okay. And then a wall level with the sandstone. As you know, the bits behind me buckle sometimes, so I might have to just block it up, which is fine. Okay. So that's sandstone in the middle. I'm going to put a column of brick behind it and all the way down. Door windows. If we're really lucky, we might actually get this done. Maybe. I'm not going to jinx it. So we're going to put a sandstone wall on top of that. And then another sandstone wall there. Then a sandstone there. again. If the gaps don't bother you though, then you can leave the wall in place, but the gaps bother me. I can see one there. That's going to bug me. You know what? I think I'm going to take that all the way around. Take out the corner pieces, like so. Okay, let's see if that makes things a bit easier for us. What are we up to? We've done 2. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Okay, so we've done that bit. So I'm going to go back to brick. That's gone. Pop out there. Sandstone. Brick. Sandstone. Brick. Oops. Brick. Chiseled. Chiseled. Back to brick. I've just forgotten a piece on the other window. My bad, my bad. That's better. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Back to brick. And then wall. Roller. Sandstone there. going to come forwards with the brick, chiseled on top, sandstone. I'm going to take those up. Then we're coming forwards again. Chiseled on top. We'll go 1, 2. We're going to come behind that for 2. Bring that one down as well. Put it chiseled on there and on there. Okay, so far so good. So we're going to come over here, we're going to stick an extra block on there. And then a sandstone behind it, and sand walls can go up and down. Going to come forwards again. Chiseled on top. So we're kind of facing that way still. Glass. Another one done. Another one past the dust. Back to the wall. That's a rather large gap. Okay, we want this one. Okay, so this is the corner one really. So I'm going to place one there and then one there. We have put them on top of the wall this time because it just makes things a bit easier with the curve. It can't all go straight forward. I still think my gap's too big. I've done this wrong. I've come too far. Perhaps something's not right. I put the windows in the wrong place. And that. So that goes there. And windows. And wall. That's better. So now I'm going to come behind this. We've got two coming out that way. We're going to do two coming in this way. sandstone in the corner. Okay, it appears I've started putting the chiselled on top of the wall. Again, I think we have to because of the curve of the wall. Two windows left. Where are we for time? 10 minutes. You know, I think we might get this done. If I can find my right buttons. Got two windows left. Yes, we're going to get this done. We're going to finish the wall today. Right, so over to brick. And then behind that, we're not doing the roof though, not yet. The roof will be much later on, I think. The chiselled on this is half on the wall, half not on the wall. So that's going to sit on top of the wall and that's going to go back behind the wall. And then the wall is going to come from here. So we need to go behind it. Oh, that's right. I know we've blocked up that window, but it's blocked up on mine too. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to do another one next to this. With a wall there. A wall there with a sandstone behind that. Then brick, then sandstone, then brick, then sandstone. Ta-da! We're not quite finished. We are going to do a little bit more on the top there. That's not going to take us too long. We are going to do that now because it's not going to take us too long. So that means next time we can start on the end building here. We'll do the end building and then we'll come back and do the floor. But after all that detail, it's nice to get back to some old-fashioned building. Okay, so over here we are essentially just going to add on a block on the top all the way. It's going to be tricky in parts. Like this bit. I think we'll stick in an extra one there. And then we are going to do the stairs as best we can every other block. Is it every other block? Yes, again it's going to get a bit fiddly in parts because it's a curve, not a straight line. So we're going to count that as a stair. It's not, but we're counting it. Then our next stair will be here. So we're talking every other block. Now we are going to get a bit messy in a moment here, because this is where we're going to start turning. Okay, it's going to have to go a bit like that one. Does look a little bit messy, but not quite sure what else we can do about that. So now we're turning. We'll go from there. Come back to that in a moment. These go there. Don't like that it's not merging. Not know what we can do about that. We'll come back and fiddle with that. Okay, so if we zoom out, it's just this bit in the middle that's a bit on the messy side. How have I tackled my messy bits? only got one messy bit. Okay, I think that should be there, like so. What we'll do is we'll just stick a brick under there so it blends a little better. Don't like that. But then we've got yep. Ah. Getting better, getting better. To remove them. That looks silly. I have to bring it down to block like so. That looks a lot better. You've got to tweak it and twiddle with it until you're happy with it. It's not going to be perfect because it's on a curve, and Minecraft doesn't like curves and bends and circles, and they like corners and blocks. Okay, so now we're going to put a brick block behind all of that. Then we're going to put the wall in front of that. Then we're going to grab some brick wall. Okay. First, we're just going to, I've just got rid of the bricks. Add some onto this. I wouldn't bother adding it all the way around because we're going to be sticking a roof on the edge of that. So I just leave it there for the time being until we know what we're doing. And again, just every other block. Is that meant to be on top of the stairs? It is, it is. Okay. So we're just going to match the stairs, I think, that we've got there. Which is a bit fiddly over here. Okay, we want to go there, so I'm going to take that off, put that on there, take that off, and put that on there. And then slabs on top of that. It's up to you if you want to curl it round or just make it a bit like that. Might be best to do that with the corners. Whichever way you think's the neatest. Not doing it that way is the neatest, but we know we've got a wall that we need to cover. Yeah. To go in. Well, so much for the rest of this wall, taking 2 to 3. Bit nice, something works in our favour for a change. Ta-da! Curved wall is finished. So next time we're going to do the building on the end of here. That'll probably take 2. And then we're going to come and finish this floor, which may take 1 or 2, maybe 2 when you include finishing that wall at the end there. Floor even, not wall. Yeah, so another 4, maybe 5 on this corner, and then we'll start working our way back down the side of it. Start working our way down this side, and then we'll come back and do the roof. But then as we go down this side, it does curve into and eventually meet that wall. So this side doesn't go all the way down, just part of the way down. And then we've got the second half to build to do, but that won't take long. I strongly suspect the second half to build will probably take 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6, because there's going to be a lot of repetitive stuff. It's essentially a great big grey concrete box. You'll be able to use your copy paste commands quite a lot there if you're good with your copy paste. So you should go up pretty quickly the second half. It's the inside of the second half that might slow us down a bit. So, okay, well that's it for me for today. Make sure you check out the links in the description for other tutorial series. We've got Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, King's Cross Station, Privet Drive, and many others. Excuse me. We also have a link to our Discord server, Potter's Nights. If anybody has any questions, you'll get an answer faster there than you will on YouTube. If you want to show off your build, whether it's this or any other, or if you just want to come say hi, come say hi. And until next time guys, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.